Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday Eve to you. I'm Ronnie Dahl. I want to say thank you for sharing your morning with us. Hey, the COVID crisis has changed how we shop and how we work, which has led to a need for a shipping and printing store in the neighborhood to help service our needs. Marc and Lynn Pomerleau opened a new UPS store in our area, and they join us this morning. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I tell you, the UPS store has been such a savior to me on so many occasions.
Thank you.
So can I ask you, how did the two of you come up with opening one of these stores?
Yeah. Well, we thought we wanted to do something a little bit different. We were not interested in getting into like a food industry kind of a situation. So we thought that something like the UPS store was a good adventure for us, and we thought it was a good way to serve the community.
And so with that, Lynn, can I ask you, what's been the biggest learning curve for you?
Everything. UPS has been great as far as the franchise. One of the reasons we picked them was because they have training, because they're world-class, world-known. There's a lot of things that we do that we can service for a small business, and we're both small business people, so just seemed natural to do that.
I think it's great that you guys are doing this, but it's also kind of a crazy time in the world. Were there any hesitations, or is this industry, since it's taken off because of COVID, did you think it was a pretty safe bet?
Yeah, both sides. We certainly saw there were some risks, but we also saw the advantages. So we looked at some of the other options and thought this was the preferred way to go. So we made the choice, and we're doing it.
So Lynn, do you want to give us a rundown as to some of the services that you do provide there at the UPS store?
Well, of course we do shipping, but that is only a small part of what we do. We are small business solutions. So we do printing, and we print business cards and brochures and wedding announcements and blueprints. We do booklets. We have shredding. We have notary on staff. No appointment necessary. So we have quite a bit that we get into.
You know, when you say printing, it sounds so easy, but for so many of us that have home printers and they always go down when you need them the most, you run up to the UPS, you get things printed, but it's not as easy as it seems, right? Trying to get all the different sizes and printed on the right cardstock.
Sure, but we're trained in that, so we know how to get that done. And the biggest hassle or the biggest challenge would be to kind of read the customer's mind, because we're not sure what they want. But we always do a proof, so they get to pick it and decide if they want to change the color or change the spacing or something like that. Nothing's ever set in stone. And then we can run as many copies or as many times as you need it run, so it's always there.
You know, Marc, I always look at some of that stuff, and it's like you have to have a master's degree and trying to figure out all the different settings and the printing and how these machines work today.
Yeah, well, that's part of the challenge, but it's also one of the talents, and it's something that we can provide. It's something we're trained to do.
So how long have you guys been open now?
We're actually in the process of opening. We're not fully open quite yet.
Oh, so yours like brand new.
Yes.
We're going to have our ribbon cutting on August 8th, and we'll have a grand opening celebration with a car show on August 13th.
So with that, what are the steps that you're going through right now? Is it just really getting everything set up for you?
Yes, we're in the process of getting our technology finished and some of the electrical finished. All of our stuff is in the store. It's just getting it all connected now. With the holiday weekend, we kind of got delayed a little bit, but we're hoping to be open in a week or two.
That is so great. Hey, what advice would you give to other people that are maybe considering trying to, go out on the limb and start a business on their own?
Well, I think it's an opportunity, and if you don't try, you're going to fail guaranteed. So my recommendation is to try, put your foot forward, and do it.
So, and with that, how are you guys with the thought of working together? That's a lot of together time, huh?
Yes, well, we're a little bit kind of like that since the pandemic situation. So, we've been working from home already. So, and now we just have a little bit more of a commute involved.
What about for you, Lynn?
I love working with my husband. He's just got that engineering background, and I've got the business background, and together I think we make a really great team. Our son will also be in the business. He's 26, and it's just a nice family atmosphere. It's a family business, and we just want to provide solutions for small business. And I think so many people are working from home that don't have the supplies or the equipment, and we've got it at the store, and it's not that expensive.
Yeah, it's so much easier and cheaper to run in and get things done that way because, like you said, so many people are going to continue to work from home. And with that, you're like the IT people for them, right? Like at the office, you have a problem, you call up the IT department. Now you're going to be their IT department.
Right. Yep. And they don't have to worry about running out of ink or something like that. So.
Right.
So we'll have that part covered.
Oh, that is always the absolute worst. When you don't use your printer for a while, and then the ink gets dry, and then you have to go back in and reprint it and redo something. Oh, such a nightmare.
Yep. So all that will be taken care of then.
Well,
we have mailbox services that I didn't mention. Most people that work from home don't want to have a P.O. box address, or they don't want their business at their home. So we have mailboxes, 24 hours access with lockers for bigger packages. So that's big help for people trying to get their.
Wow, that is great because we do know that for so many people, when you get an LLC, you have to put in an address. And so that's going to be a salvation for so many people. So I'm excited for you guys. Are you excited?
Yes, a little nervous, of course. Yes, we're excited.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be absolutely successful and great because we do know there is such an increase in the need for the services connected in this industry. So with that, do you want to let people know where you're going to be located?
We're at Haggerty and 15 in the same mall with Library Pub, if people are familiar with the area, across from Meyer. It's 6311 Haggerty. And is that it?
Yeah, that's a good location. Hey, one last question before I let you go. Who's going to be the big boss? Because you can't have co-bosses.
I'm definitely the boss. We are a minority-owned store. We are woman-owned.
I love that. So, Mark, get ready.
He just schleps the boxes.
Well, thank you both so much. Thank you both so much for being with us. We appreciate your time and good luck.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Again, that's Marc and Lynn Pomerleau. They are going to be running the new UPS store here in West Bloomfield. So please support small businesses in the area because we need them, and let's make them successful.